Yo, what's good, man? Welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege Tips Guide tutorial, and more importantly, welcome to another episode of the Breakdown. In this episode of the Breakdown, we're going to be going over how to use Dokkaebi. Now, without further ado, before we get the video started, that was wrong sequence of order, but before we get the video started, if you're new to the channel and you want to get better at the game, then this is the channel for you. So why not subscribe? Because I post daily videos, I post all types of tutorials, even gameplay every now and then. So why not subscribe? It's free. And if it's for free, it's for you. So let's get right into it. So Dokkaebi is in my opinion, she's low-key one of my favorite ops to use because she's just super fun to use. And I went on like a main streak where I just played her game after game after game, and it was really fun. And it was really interesting to use her. But let's get all that nonsense out the way. So how to basically use Dokkaebi. So first we're gonna go over her loadout class, and listen. The only thing I can say about this is do not use the boss G unless you're in casual, unless you're in any other mode other than ranked. If you're using the boss G, I'm not saying don't use it, but if you want to win, don't use it because you're putting your team at a disadvantage by using this. And only most of the time people who are really good at it or skilled at using this weapon can use it, so don't use it most of the time. So what you want to run is obviously the DMR, and since they have changed her secondary, I do go with SMG-12, but if you want to be a little bit tactical and you want to destroy certain things, you can go for the Gunny 6. It doesn't really matter here, but you can use whatever. And smokes and stun grenades, it basically depends on how you push the site. If you want to push the site in a more tactical way where you want to get the bomb down, obviously you would bring smokes. Now, if you want to be more of a loner, or what I mean is attacker that's hunting for the defenders or that are roaming, you would mostly want to go for the stun grenades, but that's most likely what your setup would want to be. And let's go ahead and get into it. So the way you want to use Dokkaebi, there's multiple ways you can use her. The most way I would like to use her is to use her as a team player. So let's say you can either use her at the beginning of the round. Her gadget was what I'm talking about. Let's say you know people are roaming and stuff like that. Obviously her gadget is to call people's phone, and it gives you a noise, a ringing noise, and whoever's near you, you can hear it. So how you would want to use this is, you want to push a certain way, you drone it out. After you drone it out, here's the great thing about Dokkaebi. After you drone that person out, you know that they're gonna move, but before you push into wherever that roamer is at, you would obviously call their phones, and then you would use this noise that's ringing to push the defenders, the roamers, and basically get the kills. And you most of the time want to do this with at least one other teammate, because sometimes this DMR cannot really go against high frame rate guns like Bandit, and you have to be really good to put yourself in a position to where you are able to kill people with this DMR. Even though it's extremely powerful, fire rate always beats it sometimes depending on the player. So it's always to play a safe route and always bring a teammate when you want to push a roamer or you want to push anything. So now we're going to go into how you use it late round. Dokkaebi is really great late round, and since they took away, she used to have 3 I think, now she has 2. So since she has 2, you want to use these more conservatively. So you don't want to just spam them out in the beginning of the round. And if you're that type of person that normally stays alive because you play a lot smarter than your teammates, you always want to use one, let's say a minute to 2 minutes into the round, right? And the last one you want to use last 30 seconds when you're pushing the site. And this would be beneficial because, let's say, like I said, last 30 seconds, you call the phones, do what you got to do, and it's 30 seconds left, and you run in with your DMR or whatever, and you push the site, and you can use this as an advantage because now the defenders, you know where they're at, you know where they're going to be because you hear the ringing, and you push up on that, and then the defenders are not there. Some people can get scared, but they're going to be a little bit worried because now their position is discovered because their phone is ringing, and now you're pushing in, so they have to either make the decision of turning off their phone, which leaves them exposed to you killing them, or they have to it's lightning outside, but or you have to what was I saying? You have to go for the kill, and it's gonna be a lot easier for you because you're already ready because you hear that phone. Let's say the phone is around the corner in the bathroom right here. I'm already ready. He pushes out, and I just kill him. So it's as simple as that. Now we're gonna go over how to actually use her weapons. Now listen, the DMR, it can be used close and far range. I like to run this I think it's 1.5, but I think I'm wrong. But it's definitely ACOG scope, because I know I'm able to use this close range and long range, believe it or not. But for some people you don't, you can switch up the sights, but I would like for you to get more comfortable with the long scope and understand and learn how to use an ACOG at point blank range. Most people, they can only use ACOGs with a little bit of distance, which makes sense. But it would be better if you can learn how to use it close range and not un-ADSing every time you see somebody close range hip firing, because you don't want to aim because you think you're gonna miss. Be confident in your shots and just be confident. You'll learn how to use her weapons point blank. So now we're gonna go over to our SMG. I'm gonna switch back to the DMR again and talk about it again, but we're gonna talk about our SMG real quick. So obviously, if you play this game, you know that the SMG-12 has a lot of recoil. I'm gonna even show y'all real quick. That's me not controlling it. That's me controlling it. So it obviously has a lot of recoil, but it is definitely great close range and even far range if you can get that headshot off. But as you can see, that close range, it's definitely gonna go crazy. So you just gotta learn how to really master that recoil. I know it's tough, but just take some time and learn how to master. You're not gonna master it to where it's no recoil, but you're gonna be pretty good to where you can keep a certain spread on that a defender's body to where it kills them effectively without doing all that. So you just want to learn how to do that and things like that. So now back to the DMR. You're gonna have to learn to have a fast trigger finger. You're gonna have to do it, because if you're going around shooting people like this, it's not gonna go down like that, because you're most likely not gonna get killed. When you get in gunfights, you're not gonna want to shoot somebody this slow. You're not gonna want to do that, because it's not gonna really get you to kill unless that person is really bad. You want to be quick with it and do certain things like this to where you're able to spray like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and the DMR is very deadly, 2 to 3 shots and they're already done for. So once you learn how to really, you know what I'm saying, spray that trigger, you're really good at Dokkaebi and learn how to better use her. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, you know what I'm saying, tips, guide, tutorial, let me know in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate all you boys and girls who have been supporting me along this journey. I really do appreciate y'all. I really rock with y'all. So hope you guys enjoy. If you're new, subscribe. Why not? Like I said, it's free. This is for free. It's for you. So hope you guys enjoy it. And it's Jobby, and I'm out. Love for the ghetto, love for the hood, love for the people that turn the bad into good.